Hi fellow reefers, this is Eddie of Eddie's Reef Aquarium. This video is an update to last week's video on the Phosphate PO4. I did some changes on the video, so don't go by that video. As a matter of fact, when I finish shooting and editing this video, I'm going to go ahead and delete the one that's on my channel as we speak. So this is just a correction, and it's a modified version of the last week's video. Okay, so here we are, and it's gonna be like unboxing and a demonstration of how to use the PO4, the Phosphate kit by Solifer. So first of all, one thing that I want to bring to your attention is on the top of all these test kits, you have the expiration date, as you see there. Very important. Okay, let's go ahead and unbox it. Take everything out. Put the box aside. Okay, of course, the first thing that we have is the container where we're going to put the testing water. Then we have here what's called the PO4 1 right there. Then you have the PO4 2. Okay, one of the things that I like about these kits is that although the instructions is going to explain what's going on, but what I like is that, like on all the test kits that I use, which is strictly what I use, the Solifers, like for instance, in this case, PO4 is for phosphates. So you have, as you go down the instructions, PO4 1, PO4 2. So there's no mistakes when it comes to the instructions that you're going to use PO4 2 first instead of 1. That's what I'm referring to. Very important. And then one final thing, of course, the syringe, which is up to 5 mLs, as you see there. Okay. Let's go. And then, very important, of course, the instructions. Here's your instructions. It comes in multi-languages. And then this is the actual chart where we're going to do the comparison of your phosphates. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do that comes up on the instructions is add with a syringe 10 mLs of water to the test valve. Now, of course, this being 5, then that means you're going to double it. So I'm going to go to the tank. What I usually do is I get some water, I siphon it out, then I go up to the, in this case, the Mark 5. Very important that you should note is that there's no air bubbles. So what I do is, what I was explaining is, I get some water, I flush it to take the air out, and then I bring it up to the specific measurement. Okay, so we're going to put one of these, and now we're going to put another one. No air bubble, as you see. We're going to add it. Okay. Now, on the instructions part 2, it says to add 4 drops of PO4 1, which would be this. There you go. PO4 1, you're going to add 4 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now, instruction number 3 is add to this 1 level scoop of PO4 2, which would be this, PO4 2. Now, to make it level, what I actually do is when I scoop it, I go ahead and I grab it, and then I run it. Let me show you. Okay, what I do is, if I was to do this, of course, I'm going to be over it. So what I do is I scoop it and I run it against the wall of the container. So you have actually a level scoop. Okay. Okay. And then what it says is to go ahead and not shake but swirl for 30 seconds. Okay. Okay, there you have it. Now, what you're gonna do is once you do that, you're gonna place the open test valve on top of the. What you're actually doing is you're comparing. So, okay, yeah, I mean, I know that this is at an angle, but what you're doing is you're going on top and you're comparing the color to the actual color that you have here. Now I know that you cannot see this. I'll try to do it the best I can to angle it, but if you were to look at it like at that angle, that's what they're talking about. So of course I have 0. Okay, now one note that I thought I'd bring up, that one of my followers brought this to my attention, and they said, Eddie, these test kits are no good because every time I test my PO4, it gives me negative, negative, negative. There's something wrong. It can't be right. Well, what happens is if you look at the sticker, if you look at the sticker right next to this little picture, what does it say? It says this test kit is calibrated to 0.03 up to 3.0. Okay. What that's saying is, in my case, like let's say right now that I just checked it, what it's saying is that I'm showing 0 because my phosphates are less than or equal to 0.03, which 0.03 would be a safe phosphate level in any reef aquarium. So upon testing and not getting any reading on this type of scenario, is telling me that my phosphates, again, I'm going to repeat the explanation, my phosphates are actually less than 0.03, which would be a safe amount. Now, I'm pretty sure that if your phosphates were higher than 0.03, you would get a reading. Probably this next one, which would be, the measurements that you see here. So that's to clarify why one of my followers said that, they keep testing and testing the PO4 with the Salifer and they get 0. Good. It's a good sign. It's not that the test is not any good. It's just that, as it says here, this will catch any phosphate from this range to that range. So it's telling you that it's less than the minimum range, means it's great. So that's my new edited, improved video of the PO4. I hope you liked it. I hope you liked the revised version. And if you did, hit a thumbs up. Go ahead and hit that little bell right next to the subscription button and go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And as I say at the end of all of my videos, happy reefing. Thank you very much for watching and have a wonderful day.